Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again, and today we'll see how to create the dynamic labels. So before that, I definitely will see what is a label and what are the basic attributes which we can use, and by default what are the Apple gives to us. So let's see. So I prefer you should create a label with the help of XIBs, because if you will go with the programmatically, it will waste your time and no use of that. So I prefer you should go with the XIBs. So let's try with some data. Oh, looks fine. So it's going somewhere out. So what you can do, you can put in the center. So what if data is increased more? So oh, it's going again outside. So you will think, okay, I will put it again here. Now last again. Oh, it went out. Now you guys can't do anything, right? So I think you will say, okay, we will do something like, we will be smart enough and we'll say, okay, come here, come here. Okay, so then you will increase the height. Okay, so then you will see, oh, not working fine. So what you can think of, what is this? Then what we can do now for avoiding these kind of situations, we are using auto layouts actually, right? So what is auto layout and why to use auto layout? So every object of UI elements needs four basic we can say constant, that is leading, that is a leading one, top, bottom and trailing. Leading and top is always required, bottom and trailing is depend on the conditions. Now in that case, in this scenario, what I am planning to do, okay, so first I will short the length of this. I will say label, fine. Okay, spelling is wrong. Okay, label, fine. Good. So now what I will do, it's a basic label which I use. So what I will say, I'm creating some label having some leading. I can say from here also you can set it from these pins, or you can set it from the drag and drop command, leading to the safe area, that is basic. Top also you can set, fine. Now it will ask with some warnings. It's a warning only. So what it will say, you can see width and height is this and actual height is this. So you can say update frames. It will automatically resize this stuff, right? Now what if I will add more data into this content, increasing, very good. Then more we can increase, yeah, but it's going out again, that we don't want. So what is missing in that? Training constant should also be there. So what I will say, I will go to my pin and trailing, I will add it 20, fine, add one constant, it's added. Now still it is not completed, fine. So in that case, there we have a property called number of lines, we can make it 0. If you know you need to put into 2 lines, then you can say 2 lines. If you will do like this, then if it is a 3-line data, it won't come. See where it is, dots are coming. So you can say, okay sir, I will do 3 lines. But this is not the right way of making dynamic. So we can say 0. So 0 will do the same work as number of line equal to n will do. So you can see it's increasing. Looks fine. So this is the basic concept of dynamic UI label. Now what if you want to put into the center? So I will remove all this stuff. Now I will remove all the constant of this. So how can remove? Go to the pin, select the views, clear this. So every view has removed their constants. So we can go. Now there is a beautiful way to put into the center. So we can say center horizontally and center vertically. So now it should come automatically. If it is not, then you guys need to go and update the frames. It will come. It looks fine. So let's increase the data again, but we have missed the leading and trailing constants. So what we'll do, we go to the pin, we can say trailing, we can say select this, we can say 20, and for trailing we can say 20, and we can add these 2 constants. Looks fine. How beautiful. So let's see, we can run this. So which simulator is open? I think 6+ is there, so we can run this on that. So this constant will work in a landscape and portrait mode both, and in a very beautiful way. So this is the basic stuff which I told for the constant. Now you can play with text field also, or whatever you want to do, you can do that. See how it is looking, and we can navigate to the center. Okay, now you can say it should be coming to the center part. So there is a property called alignment. So it will be center aligned. So let it be active. So let's see how it is looking now. Before see how it is looking now, we can check it out in the landscape mode as well. Although it is in center only, but look and feel was not there. So now it should come, because see, looks fine. So hope you guys understood the basic concept of UI label, dynamic, and all the constants which you are using. So please do like the video and subscribe for more beautiful updates. Thanks for watching, guys.